One News Now, I'm Riza Diaz. Maynilad customers may experience longer service interruptions starting today. The concessionaire said water interruptions could last up to 19 hours. That's after the National Water Resources Board thumbed down the request for additional water allocation. The regulator only approved an allocation of 50 cubic meters per second for Maynilad and Manila Water until April 15. Apart from this, Manila Water will no longer be sharing its supply from the Angat Dam to Maynilad.
Full suspension na yung ating cross-portal sharing with other concessionaire. Mararamdaman na rin yung full effect, longer service interruptions.
Maynilad said alternative water sources like deep wells and the Laguna Lake are available. However, these are not enough to ease the shortage in supply.
It's enough to mitigate the effect, pero hindi siya yung enough na makaka-augment talaga ng tuluyan doon sa kakulangan.
Authorities have now identified the suspect in the gruesome killing of a graduating student in Dasmariñas, Cavite. Police say the suspect had been previously arrested on robbery charges. Here's the report.
This is the police photograph of Angelito Erlano when he was arrested last year on theft charges. He was jailed for 6 months and was released after completing his sentence. Now, Erlano again has police hot on his trail for allegedly robbing and killing graduating college student Queen Leanda Ginsin in Cavite. The victim died after being stabbed 14 times inside her dormitory. CCTV footage showed the suspect wearing a cap and a mask going in and out of the crime scene. Erlano was identified after authorities reviewed different CCTV footage in the area.
Ang hinahanap natin doon, yung matsyempohan natin yung magtanggal ng sombrero, magtanggal ng face mask. Yun ang dumating ng kagabi, yung pagkakataon na na-monitor namin during back tracing ng CCTV.
Authorities immediately launched a manhunt operation to catch the suspect. The police were able to find the house where Erlano was staying, but he was no longer there when they arrived. Found in the house were the clothes he wore as seen on the CCTV. For now, the police has set up a perimeter closing off Erlano's house. The suspect's relatives say he even went home last night.
Bigla pong sumulpot dito. Kagabi po, may nakakita mga bata at mga kapitbahay dun sa labas na pumasok lang papunta dun sa CR, nagpalit po ng damit, tapos nagkape po, tapos lumabas na din po siya.
The search for the suspect continues. Over ₱1 million reward has been offered for his capture. The suspect's relatives are also urging him to surrender.
Bakit naman dinamay mo kami sa mga pinaggagawa mo? Ang laki ng kasalanan mo sa amin. Sumuko ka naman, alang-alang na lang sa mga ginawa namin sa iyo. Maawa ka din dun sa ginawan mo ng krimen.
Ayan Kalumbiran, We Are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Creamline Cool Smashers retained their PVL All-Filipino Conference title after beating the Petrogas Angels in Game 3 of the finals. Ian Suyu with the details.
Bumalik ang bola. Balik kay Tots. And Tots puts a little more juice on that one.
After conceding the first set in the do-or-die Game 3 of the PVL All-Filipino Conference Finals, the Creamline Cool Smashers showed their championship pedigree against the Petrogas Angels.
Galanza unleashes.
Creamline pulled out all the stops and took back the momentum, scoring 3 straight sets to take back-to-back titles. The final score, 20-25, 25-20, 25-18, and 25-15 for Creamline. This is the team's 4th All-Filipino title, then named Open Conference, and their 6th overall PVL crown. The Cool Smashers leaned on Gemma Galanza's 19 points, as well as Michelle Gumabao's 18 markers. Creamline won even without the services of their main skipper and MVP Eliza Valdez due to an injury. Setter Gia Morado de Guzman was named Finals MVP of the series.
Siyempre, happy kami at talagang nagpakirap yung mga players namin kasi Game 3 talaga. So, yung malaking puso, yun ang mananalo. Pero hats off sa Petrogas, talagang hindi sila bumibitaw.
Several volleyballs were also honored in the individual award ceremony after the game. 4 Cool Smashers took home awards, led by Tots Carlos, who won her 3rd most valuable player plum despite being switched from open to opposite spiker this tournament. With this, she has now tied teammate Valdez for most MVPs in the tournament.
Yung tiwala nga nila coach na ilipat ako ng pwesto, sobrang laking bagay nun for me. Kasi kumbaga malaking factor yan na alam ni coach na kaya kong gawin yung pwesto. Hindi naman kami focus dun sa individual awards, so team goal kami parate. So sobrang grateful ko lang talaga.
Carlos was also hailed best outside spiker along with teammate Galanza. De Guzman was named best setter while Gumabao took home best opposite spiker award. Petrogas got some consolation of sorts as Remy Palma and MJ Phillips were named the league's best middle blockers. Kat Arado of the PLDT High-Speed Hitters was named best libero. PVL will return to action for the Invitational Conference in June after the Cambodia Southeast Asian Games. For News 5, Ian Suyu, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Justice Department claims that the Degamo Slay case is 99% solved after authorities caught one of the alleged masterminds in the killing. Details on the arrest and other developments will be made public next week. Most coastal areas in Oriental Mindoro are now under a state of calamity following the massive oil spill from the tanker that sank off Nauhan. The declaration excludes Puerto Galera after its local government insisted that the slick hasn't reached them yet. And Pope Francis will be discharged from the Gemelli Hospital today after a successful antibiotic treatment for bronchitis. The pontiff baptized a child and visited the children's cancer and neurosurgery wards during his hospital stay. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 12 noon as we continue to monitor today's biggest stories. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.